For 2 years now, Chicago has had to do away with some summer favorites. Street festivals are expected to come back this year, with many of them planning big events and gatherings in the Pilsen community. That means that Mole de Mayo is back. It's making a return. Joining us now to tell us all about it is Alex Esparza. He's the executive director of the Economic Strategies Development Corporation. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too. It's been a while.
Yeah, I know. We're finally back,
We're
right?
back.
Okay, so this is one of my favorite festivals of the year, not just because of the mole, but because just the culture and the vibe is so great.
It is.
For folks who maybe have never been out there to this festival, what should they know? What do you want to tell them?
Well, we're very happy to be back. We're very happy to be back in person. We had 2 years of virtual entertainment during the same time, but we're really excited to bring it back. It's a must, dire need right now, given the pandemic and how much our businesses have struggled. So expect a fun weekend. Hopefully the weather cooperates. We have a great lineup of music. We also have our most majority favorites, Lucha Libre.
Lucha Libre. Right there at the center of 18th Street,
Right
you'll see the stage set up, and they're going at it, and it's so fun to watch. Everybody gathers around.
Right. So our tagline is art, music, Lucha Libre, and mucho mole. So expect all of those.
Okay. So I imagine that this year you may have had to make some changes as we kind of navigate our way through this pandemic, right? I know that a lot of these festivals are coming back with a little bit of a twist. What's the twist for Mole?
Well, I mean, for us, it's going to be a very, I think a lot of festivals down the street or down the summer will learn from us, because we're one of the first ones that happens in the city. So I think we're going to be a guinea pig for a lot of these event producers. And what we hope to do is create a very safe, very conscience-minded festival, safe for everybody. It's always family-oriented. And we're actually changing up the layout. Normally, businesses will stand up on the sides of the streets, set up on the sides of the street in front of the brick and mortars. This time we're putting the tents back into each other so that we have constant flow of the event, allowing a little bit more of a flow, allowing also the local brick and mortars to have a little bit more exposure to this incoming amount of people that are coming to the neighborhood for the event.
And when you say amount of people, you're not kidding, right? I remember one of the last times I went, I mean, it was shoulder to shoulder. That's how much people love it.
Yeah, it's like I said, it really highlights the neighborhood.
Yeah.
I think that's the reason why it's such a popular event. We really want to put a big emphasis of the culture that we serve. We also want to give a big culture representation of what mole is. I mean, it's a staple in all of our homes, and I think that we don't express that enough, and it's our duty to do it.
Okay, let's start where we left off 2 years ago, which was, so you had your last one, what, 2019, because you didn't have the 2021, and that year, who won the mole competition?
So on that year, it was Ibolinas and it was Frida Rooms, if I'm not mistaken, which they're both on 18th Street.
Okay.
So there has been multiple winners in our community. It's, believe it or not, it's such a big it's such a big thing for them to have this trophy at the end of the event, and it kind of started as a fun competition, but it means a lot to these businesses to be able to, you know, bear that championship trophy.
Oh yeah, I got to be a judge one year.
Yeah, you did.
Thank you very much, and that was really fun.
Yes,
I got to load up on mole, and there's so many restaurants that become a part of this, because we're not just talking about 2, 3, 5 restaurants. I mean, is it like 24 of them?
It's 22 of them.
22
so almost 2 dozen. We have 14 different moles participating this year. You got to remember, literally every pair of hands produces a different type of mole.
Yeah.
So it's such a neat way of putting a competition to it. I mean, there's anything from sweet to spicy to tart to green to light,
red mole, to black, you know,
orange, anything.
Yeah.
So it really puts an emphasis of the importance of, you know, the event as a whole. We, you know, it's fun and giggles with the competition and stuff like that, but it's a big thing economically speaking for the neighborhood. Attracting this many people into our neighborhood at such an early time after the pandemic is important. It's part of our responsibility to be able to sustain our local businesses.
Okay, the pressure is on for everybody with the mole competition. Let's talk about about how the businesses are doing. We're coming off of two just horrible years when it comes to the business community, not just business, but I think restaurants really felt it because they've got to deal with the pandemic. And then on top of that, they had a staffing shortage, right? How are they doing coming off of all that?
So as I mentioned, it's important that we play a big part in the revitalization of the industry. I mean, the hospitality industry took probably the biggest hit of all during the pandemic. I mean, we literally saw restaurants that had been in our community for decades, crumble and fall. So one of the twists that we're doing this year that we've never done before is a job fair during Mole de Mayo. So vendors, businesses such as small businesses can come in and interview people that are coming into the festival on site and interview for a job if the individuals are looking for a job. We're also hoping that people that come into the neighborhood just during the festival come back into the neighborhood later on and invest some money into our local businesses. Yeah. So we really are trying to do our best. They need a lot of help, and I think we need to tell the people that we don't want to see more empty storefronts in our neighborhoods. We want to see busy streets. We want to see people feeling safe. We want people feeling the need to sustain the local businesses.
Yeah, and it's been such a thriving community for so many years. You definitely want to see those businesses make a comeback.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. So the Mole de Mayo Festival, write it down, okay? Write it down. It's coming up on May 26th and 27th.
May 27th, 28th, 29th.
Because it's 3 days.
3 days.
It's
Friday,
3 days.
Saturday, and Sunday.
Okay, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, Mole de Mayo. Again, we're talking about a festival and then the big competition where you've got about 22 restaurants that are trying to win that trophy for the best mole in town. We'll see
Correct.
who wins it this time around.
Please come stop by and have fun.
All right, and there's a website, moledemayo.org, if you want more information.